Most men are living like shadows of what they could be, soft, distracted, and enslaved by their own emotions. If you're tired of feeling powerless, of being pushed around by life, it's time to wake the hell up. Weakness is an option, not anymore. Let's get one thing straight. Life doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your excuses. It rewards strength, discipline, and action. Weakness, whether it's fear, indecision, or laziness, will eat you alive if you let it. But here's the truth. Weakness isn't permanent. It's a choice. And today, we're going to dismantle it piece by piece. This isn't about quick fixes or feel-good nonsense. This is about adopting the principles of Stoicism, a philosophy forged in the fires of adversity, to build unshakable mental toughness. By the end of this, you'll have the tools to crush weakness, take control of your life, and become the man you were meant to be. 1. Define your enemy. You cannot conquer what you refuse to acknowledge. Weakness isn't just a failing of the body. It seeps into your mind, coils around your emotions, and erodes your spirit. It whispers insidious doubts when you stand at the edge of a challenge, urging you to retreat into safety. It is the suffocating weight of inaction, the invisible chains of fear that hold you back from becoming who you were meant to be. Think about the last time you backed down from something difficult. Was it the fear of looking foolish that kept you from speaking up? The dread of failure that made you delay a dream one more day? The desire for comfort that lulled you into complacency while opportunities pass you by? Weakness is not always loud. Sometimes it's a quiet surrender to inertia, the subtle excuses that justify staying the same. Stoicism demands that we strip away illusion and see things as they are. So be brutally honest with yourself. Where are you falling short? What fears govern your choices? Are you avoiding difficult conversations because confrontation makes you uncomfortable? Do you procrastinate because deep down you fear discovering your own limitations? Look closely. Name it. This is your enemy, not some external force, but the internal barriers that keep you trapped. Until you face it head on, you will never break free. 2. Embrace discomfort. Here's a hard truth, one that most people spend their entire lives avoiding. Growth never happens in comfort. It's an illusion to think that someday the stars will align, motivation will flood your veins, and you'll finally be ready. That day will never come. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to start, you'll be waiting forever. The great thinkers, warriors, and leaders who shaped history never waited for ideal conditions. The Stoics didn't sit around hoping for an easy life. They thrived in adversity. They understood that discomfort is not an obstacle to success. It's the price of strength, the crucible where resilience is forged. So where do you begin? Start small, but start deliberately. Wake up an hour earlier, even when your bed begs you to stay. Take cold showers that jolt your senses awake, making you breathe sharp and fast as your body fights the urge to retreat. Say no to distractions. Put down your phone when your mind craves easy entertainment, and instead lean into silence, into focus, into depth. Each time you choose discomfort over ease, you send a powerful message to yourself. I can handle this. And with every small victory, your identity shifts. You stop seeing challenges as roadblocks and start recognizing them as invitations. Opportunities to sharpen your mind, strengthen your will, and step into the person you were meant to become. Discomfort is not your enemy. It is your path forward. 3. Control what you can. One of the fundamental pillars of Stoicism and a resilient mindset is the understanding that control is an illusion in most areas of life. The world is unpredictable. People are fickle. Circumstances shift without warning. But within this chaos, one truth remains constant. Some things are within your power and most things aren't. Wasting energy on what you cannot change, whether it's someone else's judgment, the mistakes of your past, or the uncertainties of tomorrow, only fuels frustration and helplessness. It's like trying to hold back the ocean with your bare hands. The tide will rise, the waves will crash, and your resistance will only exhaust you. But strength, true strength, comes from focusing your energy where it actually matters, on what you can control, your choices, your response to adversity, the effort you put into each day. You can't rewrite the past, but you can learn from it. You can't dictate how others see you, but you can define how you see yourself. You can't predict the future, but you can prepare for it by mastering the present. That's where your power lies. So stop lamenting how unfair life is. Stop pointing fingers, waiting for someone else to fix things. No one is coming to save you. No one owes you anything. If you don't like where you are, take ownership. Work harder. Think sharper. Adapt. Change. You are not powerless. You are responsible. And in that responsibility, in that refusal to surrender to victimhood, lies your greatest freedom. For build discipline, not motivation. Motivation is a fickle friend, an unreliable guest that arrives unannounced and vanishes without warning. It's easy to start something when you feel inspired, but what happens when that spark flickers out? Do you stop? Do you surrender? Discipline, on the other hand, is a relentless force, a silent guardian that stands firm when motivation crumbles. It's what gets you out of bed on cold mornings when every muscle begs for 5 more minutes of sleep. It's what keeps you moving forward when exhaustion whispers, "Give up, it's not worth it." The Stoics didn't wait for motivation to strike like lightning. They understood that fleeting feelings couldn't be trusted, so they forged habits that required no permission from their emotions. Marcus Aurelius didn't wait to feel like leading Rome. He led. Epictetus didn't hope for inspiration to teach. He taught. They built their lives on discipline, on routine, on the unshakable decision to show up no matter the circumstances. You must do the same. Design a system that removes choice from the equation. Wake up, train, read, work, repeat. Let action become automatic, an unbreakable rhythm. Don't negotiate with yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Show up every damn day, especially when it's hard, because that's when it matters most. That's how you build strength. That's how you win. This version has corrected punctuation and improved clarity while keeping the powerful tone intact. Let me know if you need any further refinements.